Hi.
Hi.
This is Bradley's first impressions of Goa. So we've been on Palolem Beach since yesterday, just taking a bit of a wander to the next beach over. But what are your first impressions
Rocky,
of this beach?
this beach.
Ah, okay.
More a place you would live than you would water.
Not great for swimming potentially, but nice and quiet if you're into that.
I think that's it. That's enough. There's no other questions.
Okay, that's enough for now. And now we're going back towards where we're hanging out for tonight and tomorrow. This is the parking lot there.
And that's how you get to the out. Why don't we go that way and find out where it takes us? That's where we live.
Nice scenic though. It's another mission time. This time it's the laundry because it can't all be glamour when you're traveling, and we have had to come from our small quiet beach to this massive busy one in Palolem, which is a big strip just continuously of guest houses and restaurants and bars and whatnot, because we need to do laundry. The glamour. Brad has an idea of where to go, but we're not sure.
I mean, it's a very general idea. It's sort of a direction and then a feeling rather than a definitive trajectory.
You can just sense the fresh laundry somewhere. Okay, let's hope that it's not too far away because it is very hot.
Well, I mean, we also have to walk to an ATM.
Oh, yes, because there's only one ATM in this whole area for all of these touri, which is kind of astounding. Anyway, let's hope my factor 50 holds up.
Masala.
Hi, the girls.
What are you doing? It's going to be painful and grow into it.
Ingrown horns.
That does not look pleasant.
That's what they're thinking. Okay, so we are still trying to find laundry. We're away from the beach. We're going inland.
That's done.
We've fallen at a couple of hurdles already on the laundry front. The first place, the person who ran the place wasn't there and nobody could tell me how much it was going to cost. And then the next, what's wrong?
Oh, I just can't
Bradley
hear
wants
you.
to say
I can't hear
something.
the narrative.
Well, you'll hear it back if you ever watch these videos. Say hello to future Bradley.
I suppose every star has to watch his own work.
You're the supporting act.
All right. No, I'm supporting act.
Where was I
Laundry,
in
dirty
the
laundry?
Where was I in the thrilling updates on laundry search 2024?
And you explained that the only places that we've asked were trying to charge us highway robbery prices.
So the second place, I was just getting to that. The second place that we went to, were trying to charge us a huge amount of money per each individual item, even though it's all going into a washing machine.
It's one load.
So years ago, here, they used to do the washing by hand in the rivers and stuff. And I can understand there why it would be per item. But if you're banging it all into the washing machine, really, does it have to be per item? I don't know. What do you think? What do you think about this at home? Anyway, so now, I don't know where we're going, but Bradley has some notions that we'll find somewhere, so off we trot. Actually, I think
What's actually going to happen is we're going to take the laundry back to the hotel room, throw it into our second bathtub,
no.
and Connor's going to pretend he's making wine while I add detergent.
That is a distinct possibility. Also, when you have one bathtub.
In the second bath.
There is 2 bathrooms, yeah, which is really unusual. We're moving out of that place tomorrow, and we're moving into a much smaller, much more economical place. But sometimes you gotta treat yourself.
Means that you need to get making wine laundry sooner rather than later if that's where this is going to be going.
Maybe we should have got that wine soap to do the wine laundry. All right, anyway, it's very hot,
Very.
as I feel. That's every second sentence I seem to say in these videos in India is, it's very hot. But Bradley insists on us walking big long distances in the soaring midday heat. Soaring?
Good for your heart health.
What's the word I'm looking for there? Somebody help. Yeah, even though literally it costs about €2 for a rickshaw to take us where we want to go.
But you don't see the sights and you can't make little videos.
Sounds like a challenge to me. But anyway, here we are, sweating our little selves out on our way for the big laundry adventure.
More laundry.
Yeah. And look at all the sights you see on the way. Oh, that's the wine.
Terrible wine.
We bought a bottle of their wine, and they, you know, they're not quite there yet. Let's put it that way. Bless their little cottons, but they'll get there someday, I'm sure. But that day is not now. Okay, what's happening? Are we on the right track? Bradley's whipped out his phone.
Carry on, carry on, carry on.
Another big off license. I feel like that one probably had. That actually has wine that isn't terrible, maybe. Look at this. All this wine, we might have to investigate. Okay, back on the road after that little interlude. Wine has been purchased for later on, and Brad's trying to blend into the local environment. Apparently, he says it provides a lot of shade. That is all the update.
This is the easiest way to carry this.
It is, or isn't? Mind the wires that you're walking dangerously close to? Passing the local hospital where they have a passion for caring, which is always good to know. Currently we are walking in shade, which is about to finish. Holy God. So, this is the main road into Palolem?
Yes.
Which is why it's so busy. I can't tell you how many tourists there are about here. It's mind-blowing. We've been in many cities where we didn't see another visibly foreign person for days. Whereas here, it's just full of foreigners everywhere you go. But one good thing that surprised us here, actually, is that despite how touristy it is, the prices are still very low. Which is something that always appeals to Bradley. What? Low prices for things.
I like even masala.
You think though, wouldn't you, in a big touristy place that they'd up the prices? That's what happens in most places. Whereas here it's the opposite. It's the cheapest place probably we've been for most things. This accommodation can be.
But also how ridiculous the fees are through things like booking.com and hotels.com and all the rest of it.
Yes, so here's a top tip. You can like book your first night, maybe, or two, using those so that you don't have to worry. And then when you get here, just go around and see where you like and just walk up, and it'll be much cheaper.
Listener, you say top tip, but would you ever do that? You like having things booked?
Me?
Yes.
No, I would do it, yeah. I mean, that's what we did.
That's what we did here, yes. But like, I guess when we're moving from place to place, you're not one to rock into a city without a hotel booking.
No, I wouldn't do that. That's no fun, because depending on when you've got your big bag and everything.
Laundry on your head.
No, but if you're staying somewhere for a little while, then you can figure it all out. That's kind of what I was trying to say. No need for domestic on camera.
Hardly domestic. Oh, I get my bike wash, but not my laundry.
at least we can jump into the water when this is all done and we finish with our chores. We can just have a swim and cool down, and I can't wait for that. But that's some way away. It's a 40-minute walk apparently from our hotel to where we're going, and we're about 15 minutes into it.
We go way further than that. The ATM is just up here.
Okay, there you go. We're almost done, he says.
Tell lies. But we do need to stop because I need to check.
Quest for laundry continues, folks. The sun is beating down as we make our way to, what is it called? Chowdy?
Just up the road.
Chowdy, I believe, is what it's called. It's a little village. Oh, is it? No, it's not where the train station is.
Yeah, it is.
Is that not Canacona or
That's
something?
the name of the station, because that's the name of the area.
Right. We will not be using the railway track out of this place.
Oh, actually, we didn't even look into that.
We did. I did. You can only you can go to Mangalore, which is south.
You can also go north. I just don't know if you can go to the airport, but there's a junction further north that you go to. For sure. It's called Majoa, like something.
There it is, Canacona railway station. In any case, our next steps have been planned, at least the next few days. A little jaunt, unfortunately, up to Delhi, where we overnight. And then from there, we take an overnight train. Come back this way? Yeah. An overnight train to, where are we going?
Khajuraho,
where we shall remain for a couple of days to see the temples. So that's our next steps booked. Not everything is booked. Hotels, that needs to be sorted. It is like a full-time job sometimes, trying to book tickets for this and accommodation for that, and read reviews and see what you should be doing and what you should be avoiding. And sometimes the timings of transportation here is challenging, to say the least, where things set off at 4 AM or arrive at 3 AM. It really isn't ideal, but it's all an adventure. And an overnight train in India is definitely an adventure. We were supposed to have done one before, but someone didn't actually book the tickets that they thought they had. This time, I'm almost certain I have. He's forgiven me, as you can see. You don't see many people walking with their laundry out here, do you?
You don't.
I wonder why that is.
On a motorbike.
Or rickshaws.
You don't see many rickshaws either.
I hope there's a whole slew of them now. Good grief, it is hot. Yes, I'm now wearing my baseball cap, which is already hideous, I'll be the first to admit. Sideways, because that's where the sun is. and my skin is so sensitive. It just has to think of the sun and it burns.
If you were wearing laundry, you wouldn't be having that problem.
I suppose that's a good point. But does it not make you very hot?
No hotter than existing in this very warm place.
Mad to think just a few weeks ago he was complaining about how cold it was in Hong Kong.
Well, there has to be a happy medium.
A happy medium is probably up in Rajasthan where you said you decided it would be too cold for you.
But that gets very hot during the day and very cold at night.
Yeah, we're usually all tucked up inside at night time. I mean, always. Unless you're on an overnight train. Hello, cows. For all your painting needs while you're in Goa. So we're coming up to the commercial hub of the area, I guess. The non-touristy commercial hub, would you say?
Yes, I believe it's where everyone does their laundry. It's only 67 kilometers.
What is?
Canacona.
You could be there in an hour. Well, it's not about 14 years ago. 14 years ago we spent I don't know, 5 days in Gokarna, and it was gorgeous. And we thought we might return this time, but we got within 67 kilometers of it. And then
You might have to walk there for a laundromat.
sometimes packing your big backpack and slugging it from one place to another, it gets too much and you just want to stay in one sort of area for a while, and that's what we're doing at the moment. Now, any idea how close we are to where we need to be?
It's got to be around here somewhere, because we just passed the bank on the left. There's the central bank there on the left again. You're looking for SBI.
SBI or BOI?
SBI.
Yes.
State Bank of India. I believe it's on the right somewhere.
Often they're hidden in small little sort of cubicle-y type places. This town has a bit of an African vibe to it, doesn't it?
Most places in India have a bit of an African vibe to them.
Some certainly do, yeah. This
In the south. Right, should we pull over underneath this bush and check a map?
Yes. This bush?
Yeah.
Oh look, it's a couch of illuminate.
Your FBI is up there. I don't know where the laundromat is.
Well, everybody keep your eyes glued for a laundromat. I mapped that earlier, didn't I?
Yes.
Because I am so organized, ladies and gentlemen.
I do think our readers at home should know that I feel you have more laundry than I do.
And that's because I'm a cleaner person. Dreaming of that dip in the sea.
Shakti.
ice cream. Actually, an ice cream wouldn't be the worst thing at the moment. Thank you, I'm here for the next 3 days. I mean, when you think of Goa, you don't necessarily think of these kind of places, do you? But this is where all the commercial stuff happens. It's good for you to see it. Wow. Look at this super modern building. What do you think that is going to be? What do you think that building's going to be? Or is?
International Financial Services Center?
There you go. You heard it here first. Also, that was just guessing.
Or luxury cattle mart?
Interesting options.
Screw it. Let's just drop the laundry and buy new underwear.
I mean, that is an option. Woo. Somewhere around here, there's a fabulous laundromat.
Not laundry drying there. I mean, we all know this is just going back to our hotel room on my head, don't we?
No.
What?
I have full faith in this place.
You know.
Oh, shade. The shade of it all. Okay. Alright, this is Saudi. I'm going to sign out for now as we go and locate the businesses and do our chores, which will not be very interesting to watch. Over and out, Keeping this hour. Purr. Ladies and gentle cats, this is where we ended up. Hello, Widow Twinkie.
Hello.
Thank you.
I like to call myself Widow Twinkie. Delusional.
He's keeping a masala in the bathtub.
What's laundry with a view?
I could think of worse places. I think you missed a spot. Oh, he was not impressed. Okay, it's another day in Goa. Another hot day. This time we don't really have a mission per se. We've just gone wandering in the midday heat. Canadian is still guiding me.
Hello.
Showing me where to go using these maps.
Some ladies hanging out.
Oh yes, how cute is that? How yes.
Hey girls, relaxing in the shade.
And a doggy.
This is the burpee breed, isn't it, with the hump?
Oh, you'll have to explain that one. Hold and explain. They're very burpy. They passed us by yesterday on the street after dinner and let out a big old belch. Oh, there's a little dog in there too. Mind you, the locals do that as well all the time. It's not impolite. So I think maybe they just picked it up. It's a local way of doing things. Give a little burp. Local cows for the local people.
Hello.
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 How are you?
Well, thank you. How are you?
Have something in my little shop.
We might look on the way back. We live over there.
Are you ready for them?
Thank you.
Now, something you should know about Bradley Clark is he's a tendency to commit to going into everybody's shop to at least have a look. So there's a lot of looking in shops in our future because he's a man of his word, aren't you?
I am. I am, yes.
Of course he is.
Usually. Although sometimes I'm like, tomorrow, knowing full well I'm hopping on a train at 9 o'clock. And now, as we round the corner, I give you Patnem Beach.
Patnem. We thought we'd been to Patnem, and then we looked at the map and it was like, that wasn't actually Patnem at all.
Rocky Harbour.
Just Rocky Harbour, yeah. So
Which that visit determined that we were not going to stay on Patnem Beach. And only after we made other plans.
How are you?
good, thank you.
How are you?
Hello.
Have a look my shop, maybe one day.
Yeah, when we come back.
Okay, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
Another one to add to the list. Oh well, okay. It is big. I don't see shade, but we're gonna have to find somewhere to sit down.
Walk along the road.
Oh yeah.
Walk along the road.
Mr. Nix.
This is actually nicer than, I think,
Palolem.
the beach. Palolem. It's smaller.
Yes.
It's quieter.
Let's walk in the shade and maybe find somewhere to sit down and chill for a little while, because that's what you're supposed to do in Goa anyway. I understand. I mean, all of this is the quiet side. It's supposed to be the quiet side of Goa, because there's a party side somewhere as well.
North Goa.
North Goa is party central, apparently.
South Goa.
And we're
I
in
feel
South
like
Goa.
these two are the furthest south the beaches are in South Goa. And the next kind of beachy destination is Gokarna.
So it's as far away from the noise as you can get. My GoPro got its very own little greeting there.
There you go.